Mark reviews places from a pretty happily situated splash pad here at Highland City Center. This splash pad was one of the first in Utah County, and as a result, it's a little bit smaller, lacks some of the features of how the other splash pads have evolved over time. No water slides, no zip lines, nothing like that. It's pretty basic. But I love it. It has almost a natural feel to it, and I'll reveal that in a second. But this system is pretty simple. It runs for 50 minutes every hour, so from the top of the hour until, in this case, 4:50 p.m. It starts at this waterfall, where it all comes out. That's clear water, and then goes under this bridge. Okay, then it comes out the other side. So down on this side, it's just coming out under there. Then it runs down here through a bunch of rocks all the way down to right there. And then it gets sucked back up into the system and comes back out the waterfall on this end. So it's a closed system. From the smell in the air and my experience as a lifeguard and a swimming lesson teacher, I can tell that it's chlorinated, or at least treated in some way. There are some chemicals in here. So it's not pure water, but it's pretty awesome. You know what? I'd rather have it chlorinated when you have that many kids back there. You don't know what else they're adding to treat the water themselves. You know, the water is cool, but not cold. So this isn't mountain stream water. And the reason that it stops for 10 minutes every hour is so that they can kind of filter and cycle through the water again and then send it back out. Now this splash pad back in the day, a couple of years ago, which is probably the last time I was here at least, had on this other end, you see that big circle down there, it's kind of a big plaza where it had fountains that would shoot off at different heights and different intervals. That doesn't appear to be happening anymore. There's no evidence that that's been on for quite some time. So I don't know the story there. I checked the Highland City website and I didn't see anything about it. Maybe they turn it on as needed, or maybe they turn it on later in the year. But for now, the splash pad you see is, that's basically it. These are obviously fake rocks, but have just as many jagged edges and things as normal rocks would. So it's not the safest, strictly speaking, not the safest splash pad in the world, but you see some of them have little fountains coming out of them and things. It's kind of perfect for kids. My kids' favorite thing to do is to bring either their flip-flops or like a rubber duck or something up to this end where I am right here, and then let them float down into this section and see whose gets to the other end the fastest. That appears to be one of the most popular things to do at this splash pad. Ample seating, as you can see, lots of benches on either side. These are nice kind of granite style stone benches. Lots of grass space all around, and kind of some planters with other benches and things. Not a lot of shade. This splash pad hasn't been around for very long, maybe 4 or 5 years. So we don't have a lot of old growth trees here because it hasn't existed very long. But we are in Highland City Center. So this is the city building. This is where you can go and vote in elections if this is part of your precinct. Or, you know, when Utah County has open elections, you can come there and vote. Early voting, excuse me. Early voting is hosted there. On the back side is the police station. There's a library in this city building. So to give you a sense of place, if I turn around this way, that is Lone Peak, the mountain. This is Lone Peak Tire. If you go out this road, kind of right behind this splash pad, and that'll take you out to Wendy's and Myers Fine Meats and Foods and things. So that is SR 92 running this direction, okay? And then down this side, because we're kind of in a central plaza, a square, like a public square, over here, this is Ace Hardware and Arctic Circle are over this direction. So it's a little bit removed from the rest of the city of Highland. It's set back a little ways, but if you are a resident of this area, you'll know exactly where this is. Other important things to note, I guess, this is handicapped accessible. And over here, not that one, the other one, back there. There we go. That building has vending machines and bathrooms and bike racks and things, but that's about it. The hours here, they're open 10 a.m. to dusk. They're not open on Sundays, and the whole system shuts down for an hour from 3 to 4 p.m. So Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to dusk, except for an hour from 3 to 4. And this particular system shuts off for 10 minutes every hour at 50 past the hour, 10 till the top of the hour. And that's it. That's all you need to know. And there's a fire engine driving by right now. We love this splash pad. We've hosted birthday parties here, etc. It's free, no reservations necessary. You just show up. Sometimes they're crazier than others, as with any park or splash pad, so choose your timing wisely. But come check it out if you haven't. Kind of small town Americana. There isn't a lot going on at the splash pad, and there aren't a lot of activities or even features here, but that keeps kind of that small town feel, and it's one of our favorites. That'll do it for this Mark Reviews Places. Subscribe to this channel, check out some of the other videos that I've reviewed here, and leave your comments in the section below. Let me know, what splash pads should I be visiting with my kids? Which ones are better than this one? I know there's one up in Alpine. I'll probably do a review on that one this summer. Someone here was telling us there's a new one in Bluffdale that sounds pretty awesome. They have zip lines and water slides and stuff. That's almost like a small water park. But which ones do you like? Let me know.